Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Central Mafia Gaming. We have Enel versus Blue Doffy. Papa Doom versus Zach. Looks like Enel's going first. He's already got his Don down ready to pass turn. And yep. And here goes Doffy with his first two. Pass turn. These decks are a very, very good matchup. Probably about 50-50 into each other, honestly. The way that Doffy spams the board. And yeah, I passed there with 3 down up. No swing. That means I must have a Gadatsu in my hand. And if I remember correctly, I believe I play the Gadatsu and then put it in my trash because I'm an idiot, thinking that it was a something off a trigger. But that's what happens sometimes when you're tired and you're playing this game all day. So we're Namiing the Mihawk, and we are going to put the 2 down up, Gadatsu. Yep, and this is where I go and I put it in my trash. Amazing. That was a long day, so. But yeah, that should have been on the field. Alright. And now Zach has got 6 up. And he is swinging for... should be trying to see what he did here. I don't even know if he used the leader effect. He might have just swung for 5. But I Kingdom Come the Gecko that's on the board. Clearing board again. He passed. But the strategy of my Enel deck basically is to starve out the opponent by not hitting them, trying to keep them at 4 or 5 life. So my Yamatos, Gadatsus, Bird Zaps are more effective. So I passed that one, putting him at 8 Don. He needs to untap his leader. There we go. Alright, just for 5. So he's going to probably be playing 2 of his 4-cost beasties here. Or more. There you go. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. For 8 down, you get 12 down worth of dudes. Now I'm up to 9. So this could be a Yamato, or it could be a couple of smaller things. Swing 6 at face. And he took it. And then I caught a curry and bounced. That's why I did the swing. Still keeping him at 5, guys. The way the deck is set up, the Enel deck is set up, it works really well if the opponent is at 4 or 5. Like I said, making the Yamato and the Gadatsu more effective. There's also some Bird Zaps in there. Staying alive is the name of the game. Trying to get to these turns that are coming up right now to get some big bodies on board. Pudding. And that pudding right there, I'm going to tell you guys, was much needed. That was the one where I was actually hoping he was going to play it. Puddings don't always turn out well for the user. You guys know that if you play blue. This one, I think, put me into a 10-drop ace and a 9-cost Yamato, I believe. Which I think I only had another Katakuri in my hand. And I think I was at 7 cards when he did it. So, but yeah, this pudding gets, I guess you could say it almost, I don't want to say it won me the game, but very good timing for that pudding. And there's the cut. And the redraw. Let's see what I got here. We got to figure out how to get the hand on video also. Okay. And did he pass, or is he still? I think he's still going. Yeah. Yep, spamming. There's a red rock to get rid of the Katakuri. Who'da thunk? And a swing for 5. And I take it. And no trigger. I think that should be... Well, no, he's got some swings here too, right? Oh, no, he passed. All right, so I'm at my 9 Don turn here. Actually, 10 Don turn. What are we going to play? Is it going to be ace or... Yeah, it's a Yamato. I can tell. Swing at 6. He takes it. And that Yamato is still good for 4. Gain a life. And what did we KO? We KO'd Jimbei probably. Or no, because Gecko can't pull a Gecko. So I would probably KO Gecko here. Yep. See you later. And then I will pass turn. And now Zach is at his, he's got 10 Don. Probably another red rock here. Don't remember. Oh, Perona. My Perona. But Zach has been playing. He started playing when it a couple sets ago. Then he went away for his job, and he's back now, and he's been playing pretty much every day. And he was using Yamato. We just couldn't get it. We just couldn't get it the way we wanted. So we wanted to do something that was a little more effective. So we switched over to Doffy, and he's been doing very well with it. I think this was his second day playing it, and he was already taken. He took down Dominic once. I think Dominic's Reiju once, and he had beaten me. He had beaten my Enel deck the first day he played this. So what am I playing here? I just triggered a Capone. His Jimbei couldn't attack. We turn the cards upside down when they can't attack, just in case we forget. I don't know if anybody else does that. You could put it in the comments. And don't comment about the Gidatsu that I put in the trash, because I already know I did. All right. And he is playing out. Oh, wow. Making me ditch a card. And he picked it up. Yeah, that law is pretty annoying. I'm not going to lie. If you've played against it, it sucks. And what is he doing now? He's thinking about what he's doing. Can't swing with the pudding. The Weevil comes in rested. So he's passing. Draw a card. And I'm at 1 life here for a long time. So we're going to do a 5K. Well, let's see. You could always tell if it's a Yamato, a Katakuri, or a ace. And this looks like it might be an ace or maybe a double Gidatsu. Alright, so I didn't see what he did. Oh, I didn't swing. I took it back. Oh, I bird zapped something for 3. So probably... I don't think he has anything for 3 on the board. Oh, it's 4? Oh, he's got 4 cards. There's 1 upside down. My bad. So it's probably going to be the Jimbei. Or no, probably the Weevil. Oh, no, it was Jimbei. Because Weevil's sideways. I could swing into it. And then we are going to play a Katakuri. And that's going to bounce the Weevil. So he's back up to 5 life. And I hit him, so he's back down to 4. And I think I decided not to swing with Yamato to keep him at 4. That's where most of his characters are, guys, are at 4 life. Doffy brings out a 7 Warlord from the top of the deck, 4 or less. And most of them bring stuff in as well. So But like I said, this is a good matchup. Very, very fair matchup. Like I said, I do play a little more removal than most Enels. I've changed the deck a little bit since then. You'll see for the next video. Not too much. A couple cards. Now Zach's going into a Jinbei, into another Weevil. And it's just gross how much this deck spams the board. And what are we doing here? He has not swung yet. He passed. And now at 1 life, you might as well not swing unless you can really get in there. What am I doing here? Let's see. We got Cat, Yamato, Leader, and Tendon. Well, looks like a Yamato. And another Yamato. Gain a life. And what are we targeting? Probably the 4/6. Yeah, there it is. Goodbye. And he's got nothing sideways, so knowing me, I'll probably just swing with 6 and pass. And he took it. Yeah, 3 life is where we want him to kind of go for the kill within 2 turns, depending on what he has in his hand. We want to try to get all this stuff through before he plays Kaido. So there's a 9. And he's got no blockers. I think he only plays the Doflamingo. And it looks like he is going to counter out of the Yamato swing. And then there goes Katakuri. Or, yeah, Katakuri. I was going to say I just played the Yamato. And is he going to counter out again? It's a lot of cards, my son. My nephew, I mean. Yep. I think he needed 1 more there. Yep, he took the 1 back and put a 2 down. And I will pass. And here he goes. He's got to hit me 4 times here to win. And I can't see my hand to tell you what I have. Looks like I have 5 cards in hand, 2 life, no Don up. If I have 2 life like that, also guys, you'll see me play double Gedetsu sometimes if they're at 4 life, or I like to do Katakuri with a bird zap. It's a bunch of little combinations I can swing out with that. What is he doing here? His Don is all over the place. There you go, buddy. Fix it. Straighten it up. Looks like he tapped 6. Yep. There's Boa. You knew that was coming. You used to save the Raigos, or the Kingdom Comes for the Boa, but you absolutely have to save them for Kaido. And he just made it so Yamato couldn't attack the next turn. It's a very, very close matchup. If I can't keep up with the board, I'm in a lot of trouble here. So he's still got 4 Don up. Wonder if he's going to load up on one of his characters here and swing big into Yamato or Katakuri. And he's playing another Perona. Setting up his top, and then he can swing and search. Not search, but swing and play a 4-drop. That's exactly what he did. He drew into a Weevil, gets rid of the... That's a very good play by him. Very good. And what did he swing? Oh, he swung. I'm taking the Doffy damage, playing out the Frankie trigger, drawing a card off of it. And he's probably passing right here. Yep. Remember, my Yamato cannot attack. It is upside down. So I don't forget, because I am getting old. And I drew. I wish we could see our hands. That's the one thing we need to figure out with this. And you just saw it. Looks like Dominic was sleeving the another deck for me, moving it over there. All right. So Yamato into Weevil, and I can't hit anything else because he's got nothing else sideways here. So 6 into face, or 5 into face, 5 into face, making him get rid of some cards here. And 8 into face, taking the life on that one, so he's going to be low on counter here. So if I have an ace, now's the time. And what are we doing? If I pass here, I would literally climb in the screen and kick myself. What are we doing? Oh, we're counting. Kingdom Come to the Boa. Yep. And we got 4 left. This might have been the turn where I was wishing I would have committed the Don to the attacks because I didn't have anything to play after. I guess I found another Frankie. Let me see. Yep, that's the turn where I screwed up. The Don, I was planning on playing something else. The Don that was left should have been committed to the earlier swings, and that could have ended up costing me. So that's 2 mistakes I made in this game. Bad ones so far. All right, and he played another Jinbei into a Doflamingo blocker. And he gets to look at his top 4 or 5 cards and put them in any order. Most of the time, obviously placing one of the Warlords on top so he can put it right into play. But he's loaded right now, so he would have to swing with something and then replace it. Unless he whiffed. We are thinking a lot here. So just a 5. Interesting. Counter out with a Rocket Luffy. Looks like he's got 5 more coming. And it looks like he is sending 9K swing with Jinbei right at the face. And it looks like, yeah, null effect and then unrest. And I only got 2 cards in hand, so this is probably getting a little hairy for me here. So we're going to go 5 at face. He took it. Another 5. He took it. No, that's 9. And then 8. Took it. Yamato, and that was game. And I did have the 10 rush ace in my hand. After all, that's it. So yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed that match.